Apenimon.
What's Apenimon?
I hear you ask in your weird voice.
Hey!
Well, that's an excellent question, and a question we most certainly will not answer by the end of this video. Also, quick aside, apart from the syllable mon, this game has no similarities with Pokemon. Now with that out of the way, we can begin. Upon starting the game, you're greeted with the title music. This music can only be described as not there. Not sure if this is a glitch or intended. Either way, there's no music on the title screen. In fact, there's not a lot of music or sound anywhere. But we don't have time for that. It's time to hit enter and roll the intro. Now allow me to set the scene. The year is sometime. The place, this house. A grandfather warns his grandchildren about an eldritch abomination known to the townsfolk as, I don't know.
We don't know.
Because he doesn't ever tell us. If I was to venture a guess, I'd say that it's called the Apenimon, but that's never confirmed. Anyway, the grandfather talks for a long time while your character just stands there awkwardly close to him, listening attentively. He explains how terrible this monster is and how it's got shimmering leaves or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention because he talks forever. And in the middle of this old fart's diatribe, an earthquake happens. Now, upon walking outside, you can see the sheer devastation the monster thing did. Houses are ruined. People are napping. Other houses are ruined. There's snot in the street. It's pandemonium. Actually, I made a bit of an error there. Turns out that the snot is not actually snot. It's the shimmering leaves the wrinkly old prune was talking about earlier. And now is where we get our first taste of gameplay. I would love to pick it up. How does one do that? What's the pickup button? This is the hardest game I've ever played. After struggling for a bit, I gave up and decided to come up with my own character development. Okay, Dad, how'd I pick up this here snot on the ground? That is the glowing hot leaf of the... Yo, getting a little too close again. Sorry, Dad, I just love you. You ain't never showed me any affection in my whole life. And you know what? That has affected me mentally more than you could have imagined. Now's not the time for that, the beast. Oh, so I guess my mental illness is just inconvenient for you then, Dad. No, it's not that. I'm just saying, you're always going on about your precious beast. Well, if you love your beast so much, then why don't it be your son? I never loved you, Dad. After my high school tier improv, I discovered that you have to press Z to pick up items. After collecting the stupid leaf, you are now ready to embark on your epic quest to do something to the scary beast, who may or may not be known as the Apenimon. Well, that's what I'd like to say. In actuality, you have to listen to your dad talk your ear off for another century. Exposition. Turns out, the power in the snot leaves is the only thing powerful enough to bring the monster down. So now, you have to go on an epic journey across fields, through forests, across other fields, in search of these powerful pieces of foliage. During your travels, you'll meet this guy. Neat, huh? His character traits are tall and has hat. Now, if you thought you were just gonna putz around all willy-nilly meeting new people and picking up leaves, then you were mostly right. But there is a battle or two mixed in. The battles are turn-based, and you're given some interesting attack options. You have Orb of Light, Beam Splash, Move 3, and lastly, Move 4. While Move 3 and Move 4 seem like the coolest moves, choosing either will crash the game, so we're gonna have to settle for the other two. All jokes aside, the battle mechanics are a neat idea. The concept is that each move has its own series of buttons, and the goal is to make sure you release the respective buttons in the allotted window. The better you do at this, the more damage you'll do. And that's about it. You understand the basics of this game. I actually had a lot of fun playing this game, and here's some clips from the live stream to prove it. I'm dying. Oh, well, if you're gonna be dead, can I have your stereo? He won't miss it. Tain't nobody who's dead can use a boombox. I believe in you, Coop. You named me after a building that houses chickens. What makes you think I'm up to the task? The more I think about it, the more I realize most of the text is non-legible because it's off-screen. My adopted father taught me how to build fire and put it in this very flammable grass. He's the best. You're standing just a little bit too close. We're touching poles right now. You like what you're feeling right now? Is that a glowing hot leaf in your pocket? Or are you happy to see me? Could be both if you play your cards right. The tip of your hat tastes delicious. Now you're just sweet-talking me. Anyway, this game was a fun and weird experience. I know I've been joking and ragging on the game a bit, but all in all, it's a creative and unique undertaking. It has unique visuals, an interesting battle mechanic, and it was made by one person. Belargo, if you're watching this, thanks for sending it my way. I know it's an unfinished mess, but it was a wonderful experience, and I love the creativity you put into it. If you make anything else, please let me know. I'd love to play it. As for the rest of you, the video's over, so get out. Okay, love you, bye. Hey, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Why not kiss that like button right on the cheek? Mwah. And if you want to catch these live, then hop on over to Twitch, where I stream them most evenings. I'll see you in the next one.